Hello, everyone. Welcome to TCL Talks. This is the weekend update. Week 5 is in the books, and we're going to look at some big performances from last week. On the batting side, oh, what a great performance by Sahaswethan for the Kings, scoring 136 in less than 100 balls. Aniket Walimbe won a great performance again from 71 of 38, but that was trumped by Miraj Patel, 79 of 35. We're going to get to that very quickly. Aditya Gupta, new addition to the Sharks T20 team. What a great impact you have had for this team. 78 of 32. That's pretty big. And Prashant for Spartans in a winning cause for 60 in 30 balls. And for the rest of the division as well, there have been quite a great performances. Hemant Reddy probably hitting his first 50. And if you'll see a lot of performances in HT this year where they're scoring 30 balls, 60 runs, or sometimes even more, like Anand Kalakuri from Death Eater scoring 87 of 49. He started off slow, but he ended pretty good towards the end. And Anant Patel for White Walker scoring 70 of 45. Yashpal Singh 84 of 32. That's brutal. I'm glad I'm not the opponent for the Steelers last weekend. Anirudh Pandale for CTS Tech, one of the prominent names in our league, scoring 59 of 32. I've never seen him score a 50, but so congratulations, Aniruddha. Sriharsha Mohan from NC Jordans in Division 6, scoring 50 of 30. Congratulations to Avinash Siddhanki for scoring 59 of 31 for HS Eid, and Nanda Kumar Meghanathan for scoring 53 of 28 balls. On the bowling side, my favorite guy, Gopi Ane, he's the tiger of the Division 1 Red Rhinos, getting 5 wickets for 8 runs. And Mahesh Suri, how the hell do you take 5 wickets with just 2 runs? That's crazy, man. Division 1 is going to be super brutal this year. We know that. Congratulations to Deepak Ananta for taking 5 wickets as well for Kerry cricketers, and Sita Raman Palanichami as well, taking 5 for 19. Special mention to somehow Zen Stars makes it to my presentation. They won by 3 runs and they gave 0 extras, and the opponent gave way more than 0, obviously. But they've bowled fantastic all the game. They have done that in the previous week as well. I was counting them out, but somehow they survive and they are in the playoff hunt. A big mention to Sandstorm 11 Division 9 team. They restricted their opponents to less than 95 runs in one of the most brutal grounds, RTP 1, for the last 3 games, winning 2 of them. That's crazy. Hunter's team, like my team, couldn't defend 147 and they defended 195 twice. That's crazy. I can't remember a weekend where there were more close matchups than the past weekend. Let's take a quick look at one of the brutal ones. Anzacs and Hunters, they are really neck and neck in terms of the teams and their configuration. But the big guy, Miraj Patel, as I was saying, he took the wicket off Aniket and Sai Kiran, and he scored against all the top 5 bowlers in Hunters. Scoring a lot of runs. Like they were behind by 22, 23 runs at the same point at the end of 16 overs, and then he made up that and killed it, needing 12 runs in the last 3 balls, hitting 2 6s against Nikhil Kamrekar, who was the top 3, if not the number 1 bowler in T20 last year. So Miraj Patel, you're the man. And also in the bowling front as well, you gave only 10 runs in both of your overs towards the death, and maybe the silent unsung hero is Abhinav Agwan, giving 5 runs in both of his overs and taking a wicket against Hunters. That's not easy. So Miraj and Abhinav, congratulations, dude. And the Worm as well. They were behind for 1/3 of the game, or 1/3 of the game towards the end, but they somehow made it. So many performances like this. Spartans as well, scoring, trying to reach that total, but falling short. Triangle Warriors falling short, and Spartans scoring a lot of runs, ridiculous number of runs in the last 5, 127 for 7 and 131 for 6. Both the teams scored a lot of runs, but Spartans inched out Triangle Warriors. Raiders and Aryans, Raiders, I don't know how you guys did it, but it's crazy to think that for such a low scoring game, you just lost by 8 runs, and you should have easily won this game. 191 for 5 in 32, and you only needed 216. But you were ahead of the game if looking at the chart, and and then you fell short somehow. So it's crazy. And most interesting game of all is Bol Bachchan versus Kerry Cricketers. It's a very interesting game because it ended up on a tie. Like I don't know who was ahead, who was behind. Big Bol Bachchan were always on the top. Somehow, Kerry Cricketers edged out to by scoring a 4 of the last ball to tie the game. It's crazy to have a tie game in TCL. Mutants, somehow you scored a 4 to win in the last over with just 1 wicket in hand. So that's Ashutosh almost won them the game. I took 2 wickets in the 15th over, but they couldn't get the last wicket, and they scored 16 runs for the last partnership to win against Garudas, giving them their first loss. Similarly, big high-scoring game in RTP1. Fresh Stars won by 1 run. Nitin somehow defended those 11 runs, giving a 6 and a 4, but bowling 4 dot balls. That's crazy as well. One of the unfortunate games. This was the game that happened before the game that I played over the weekend, and this was a crazy game. You should see Yogi and his team rallying. They lost 3 wickets. For 1 run, but they made it all up with their bowling performance. So it's crazy to think that you give up 9 runs and just needing less than 15 runs, and you just win by 5 runs. That's crazy. Starks, great outfit, and you guys had a big talk after the game. I'm hoping that you don't have to have nail biters like this, but both the teams have to look forward towards their batting. Standings and matchups, not many games. Lions, Royals, Hunters, the usuals leading the pack. Still a long way to go in PL. T20, same thing. Royals are at the top, but Avengers and Starks, number 2 and number 3, Hunters falling down to 4. Anzacs with their big win coming up to the last position in 6. Obviously, Lions and FIFA have not even played a single game, so it's a long season for leather ball. Division 3 HT, Vikings back to being number 1. Conquerors and Victors still being unbeaten. Garudas and Mutants, we just talked about how Mutants gave Garudas their first loss, and they're now in the playoff hunt as well. Carolina Islanders and Giants sneaking up with a good win. And in D2, as usual, Unicorns, Power Rangers, and Kerry Cricketers without any loss. Lemurians, glad to see you guys back in the playoff hunt as well. D1, the toughest division in my opinion. Red Rhinos, Stallions, and Death Eaters, they still hold the top 3 positions. Hunters are the reigning champions, so I still see them being in the playoff hunt. It's the number 5 position and that I'm not sure about. Zen Stars, they had an up and down team. A lot of other teams like All Stars, Kryptonians, 12th Man, Fast Rangers, Avengers, they have huge matchups coming up. I feel like the top 3, top 4 are kind of a lock, and they're going to be like 5 teams fighting for the 5th position. So Division 1, 5th position is going to be crazy. I feel like it's going to come down to the last week. So let's take a look at some big matchups, right? So Avengers, no team has come down from 0-3 and make the playoffs. So it's a big matchup against the number 2 Stallions. I don't know. I know you proved it to me, but please prove it to me again to say that you are for real. You haven't lost a game, but you're going against a tough team with Avengers who are kind of in a do or die situation. So that's a big game. Santosh, we're going to talk after the game as to how you guys did. Big matchups. All Stars were in number 6 position going against Death Eaters. It's going to be a tough position for them to win. Hunters going against an NC Knights who are at number 11. NC Knights not having a great season so far, losing big with net run rates and everything. If they lose against Hunters, they're kind of out, probably getting relegated to Division 2. A 12th Man and the Zen Stars have a big matchup. Zen Stars will be kicked out from the number 5 position if they lose, and 12th Man, they haven't played their best, but I feel like they might be the team to give Zen Stars a good run for their money. Thank you for being with us. Looking excited, very excited for this week, and I hope the rain doesn't play a foul. Not because there is going to be rain in the forecast, just because of the wet outfields or whatnot. But Good luck to everyone. I hope everyone have a good weekend, and looking forward for the next weekend update. Bye, guys.